That Tuesday afternoon. While Colleen's mother waited for her loving daughter, the defendant violently raped Colleen Ritzer. He viciously, brutally, and senselessly attacked Colleen in the girls' bathroom, just feet from the classroom, where she was in her second year of living her dream of being a teacher. When the defendant was finished in the bathroom, he put Colleen Ritzer inside a recycle bin, wheeled her to the woods, and pulled up her shirt, exposing her. Thereafter, he spread her legs and inserted a large tree branch inside her. Colleen Ritzer was found dead hours later, after a frantic search by law enforcement. The jury found, to a moral certainty, that the defendant killed Colleen Ritzer and that he was criminally responsible for her murder. The court will impose a sentence in this case without emotion, passion, sympathy, or pity. But one cannot see and hear what this court has during the course of this case without feeling that the crashing waves of this tragedy will never wane. There is no, quote, right, end quote, sentence. No amount of prison time would ever be enough to be commensurate with this crime, and no math will ever erase the reality that this crime was committed by a 14-year-old boy. While this court is constitutionally required to consider that there is always the possibility of redemption, even if the defendant were to live a perfect life from this moment on, his repeated stab wounds to Colleen Ritzer's young body will remain indelible with Colleen Ritzer's family, friends, and community until the last person who knew Colleen Ritzer takes his or her last breath. Our Massachusetts Declaration of Rights and the United States Constitution require this court to consider the defendant's age, the possibility of rehabilitation, and the brain development of adolescence when imposing a sentence. This court also takes into consideration the nature and circumstances of the crime, public safety, general deterrence, the crime's impact on Colleen Ritzer and her family, and the risk of recidivism. I will punish the defendant for the murder of Colleen Ritzer, and I will punish him as well as the armed robbery of the underpants she put on the morning of her death. But I may not utilize the horrific robbery of Colleen Ritzer to punish the defendant for this unspeakable murder more than the law allows. This court will impose the mandatory life sentence for the murder of Colleen Ritzer and set a parole eligibility date of 25 years, the highest level our law allows. This court will impose a concurrent sentence of 40 years to 40 years and 1 day for Colleen Ritzer and a concurrent sentence of 40 years to 40 years and 1 day for the armed robbery.